Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Uvision 3D Landscape Creator software training session. Hopefully in the next hour or so I'll be able to shed some insights into the software, how it works, and how you can be most productive in it. When you first open up the software, you'll be presented with the plan view. One of the first things that you have to notice is that you can always toggle from plan to perspective, back to plan, back to perspective. This button walk through here is what you use later on to do a presentation for one of your customers or to review the project on a more holistic level. Now, I recommend that you start working in plan view to build your house and build your patio, your driveway, etc. Along the top here, you'll notice these tabs. You'll notice the main tab, which is just your Windows functions, open, save, print. Then you have building, you have your house, door, window. Pretty much all your hardscaping tools are listed along the top here. We have a terrain tab here that allows you to adjust slopes and a height grid tool to create berms. We have a road tab for creating roads, sidewalks, and curbs. And we have a landscape tab which does most of your soft landscaping as well as the hardscaping objects, accessories, which is this button here, which contains about 16,000 different types of accessories and textures and Unilock elements. They're all listed here. And then we have your water features tool, which is your pond or a stream or a waterfall, fountains, jumping jets into the pool. We have a sprinkler line, sprinkler heads. This software also does a great job of planning out irrigation and also illustrating how the irrigation works. We have the swimming pool tab, which you can either select from a preset of pools, or you can create your own shape in here. We have pool decking, pool stairs, pool seat walls, pool internal walls, wall lights. Very easy tool to use. You'll see it as we get into it. Utilities, which is more about the real-time fly-through camera, creating some 3D text on the page, which is can be nice. And then we get into the modeling tab. I really like these tools here for creating additional objects such as pillars or fireplaces or even chimneys on houses, and this works out really well for these tools. And then of course you got your plan detail where you have your Unilock product legend, your regular softscaping plant legend, and you can do some 3D labeling here and some text, and we can embed Excel lists and charts in there as well. And so you'll find that there's lots in this working tab up here, and particularly this is again toggling your view, which is very important. Now before we start drawing anything, we should go over to our File Page Setup tab here, and this is where we can set up our page scale. So let's choose a 1/4 inch equals 1 foot, and let's assume that we're going to be printing this out at 24 by 36. We'll select an architectural D size sheet. We'll make sure that we're a portrait, which is easier to edit, and click OK, and then we've got our page set up ready to build. Now you may want to zoom in a bit, and this way it's a little easier to see this this ruler up top here. When we click on building and house, we'll just, now if you notice here it snaps. If you wanted to take the snap off, you would click on this little snap toggle button here at the bottom. But we're going to leave it on because it helps maintain alignment, especially when you're building the house. So let's build our house 30 feet this way, and let's build it say 46 this way, and let's go over 40 this way, back over this way, and let's go back over this way and complete our house here. Now this is the shape that it will show on the sheet. Now if you want to reposition it, you can at this point. This is probably the best time to figure out what your distances are that you require for a driveway or patio, etc. And if you want to have a quick look at it on screen, we can see it right here. So this now is your 3D model, and if you notice here, we've got some edging on the side here. That's great if you're using wood trim, but we can turn that off here. At this time, you can also choose to change the wall material and the roof material by clicking on the wall sample here. There's all kinds of different brick. We can go to wood siding. We can select different shades of wood siding. We can even change the size of the panels if you like. So let's go with this green siding here, and we can also, if we want, we can add the corner trim back on. If that's the style, we can also change that trim color by using this tool here. Now once we have done that, we can also change the roof material by opening up this and changing the roof material. And we can also, if we want, change our roof type by clicking on the various sides to change from a gable to a gambrel roof. So we'll change that back. The other thing we can do with our wall is we can change our wall height simply by using this tool here. Change our wall height, and we can change our roof pitch as well, and we can change our overhang, which is really ideal. Now once we've dealt with the walls and the roof, we're ready to go and put some doors and windows into this model. We'll click on the door tool here, and we'll open up the doors, and we'll select something for the front door here and place that into place. Now the one thing you can do is you can change the elevation of this door. As most doors are up a little ways, we may need some steps up to the front door. So we'll put that up about 18 inches right there. And then we're ready to add some windows in. So let's select some nice windows to put in. And we've got ourselves a window here. Now if you hold the control key down, you can put one window and 2 and 3 windows if you want. You can also put another one there if you wanted to, or switch around to the other side of the house and continue on to put some more along that side of the house. Once you've got some windows there, you may want to put in a garage door. So we'll head over to the door tab once again, and we'll open up, click on garage, and we'll select a door to put in, and we'll put that right into the very front. So we'll position that. Now if you're having a tough time positioning, you can always turn your snap tool off and slide the garage door over left or right to suit your the positioning. So once we have the garage door in, we're ready to perhaps put a man door at the side of the side of the garage. I always need one of those. So we'll go to entry doors again, pick a nice door for the side here, and then we can go back to window, and we can also put in another window over here. Now before we leave this side of the house and go to the back, let's just take this this man door here, and let's just raise the elevation there by let's say 12 inches, and have that as a step up, perhaps maybe a little bit less. Go down to about 8 inches, And let's go back of the house and let's throw in some sliding doors. And we've got our back patio doors here. Again, we'll take the elevation up to good 1 foot off the ground. And we'll have to add some windows in the back here as well. We'll hold the control key down, and we'll do 2, and then 1 on the far side here. And we could always put 1 on the corner window too. This side here was where we'll put a chimney. I prefer to build the chimney in the plan view, and you'll see why when I click on it. So we're going to build our chimney right over here. We're going to use the box modeling tool, and we're going to put a box in here, not that big, perhaps about that size right there. Then we'll go back to perspective, and then you'll see what we're trying to accomplish here. We can move that right into the wall of the house, like so. And then we can take a look at our size here in height. So we'll just start to extrude that. Goes right up through there, and that's how we have our chimney. Now we can adjust some different sizes here, some width. See if we can narrow that up a little bit. You can also change the chimney materials by clicking on the menu, and you can change it from brick to concrete to even Unilock product if you wanted to, but we'll leave it at stone for now. It's a nice looking fireplace. After building the chimney, we're pretty much ready to go around to the front of the house and put a driveway in. I suggest you go to plan view for this and select your building. Now for this we call this the patio tool, but it's actually used for driveways, patios, any flat area. So we'll start in right up here against the house. Actually, we'll use our snap tool to tighten things up for us, and our driveway is 42 feet long, and we'll take it down this way. We'll build ourselves a little courtyard here, a little sitting area, and then we'll head over towards the front door, come around the bottom this way in the front, and then we have our driveway. Now if you want to take a look at that, what that looks like in 3D, just click on your perspective tab, and allows you to have a close look. And here you see we have the Ridgecliff paver and a double row of quartz stone around the perimeter. Now that's what comes in automatically as a default, but these materials can easily be changed. If we go over to the materials tab, we can change our driveway to another product. We can go over to 𝐦𝐨𝐞, for example, oak wood, and we'll put that in. That's one color that we could choose, and we could also change up the border if we wanted to. Let's put that back to Ridgecliff. That looked good with this house. And we go over to border here, and let's say we want to change that over to a 𝐸𝐴𝐵𝐿 soldier. We'll click on 𝐸𝐴𝐵𝐿 here, and we'll put our soldier in. Of course, 𝐸𝐴𝐵𝐿 is only 8 inches wide, so I'll make that adjustment. Now if we wanted to make that a double row, we simply would take this and put in 16 inches as our distance, and now we have a double row of 𝐸𝐴𝐵𝐿 all the way around the perimeter of the driveway. And this brings us to the end of video 1. Click on video 2 to watch the continuation of this training series.